fucking this group of retards is gonna walk right into every fucking single one of them.
We want
Oh,
to
I
live.
just have to play some Suze again.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be placing the lead truck this time instead of having your explosive specialist at the rear truck.
That was a big bark.
I don't think that's a bark. I think that's Raider trying to find his whiskey.
It sounds like a bark.
Does he live in the warehouse?
You live in
Must
the
have
warehouse.
the
Hey, us.
largest wet cabinet ever.
A walk-in whiskey cabinet.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's incomplete. I can't find my rocks.
Oh, that's fine.
Who needs rocks?
Sophisticated classical drinkers.
No.
So what,
you
like
use
pop
a
rocks?
little, you use a little pipette and drop some cold water in. That's how the professionals.
Wait, do you just like put rocks in your drink and you just drink up the minerals?
Whiskey rocks.
Whiskey
Yeah.
Water
rocks.
Hell,
Hill, have you never drank real whiskey?
How do
I
you drink
go
alcohol?
outside and grab some rocks.
Speaking of
Well,
whiskey, what
Currently
whiskey is
drink.
drinking?
I
I'm just
prefer
gonna
marble.
go grab a rock.
hell, next time you're around, we can fix that.
Reuter's got like a bottle of Jack in one hand and
Oh please!
Hey,
Please
no,
don't water
rough
my
guy,
garbage
no.
with that.
Oof. What do you got?
I honestly don't remember. It's a bottle I got for Christmas 2 years ago, and I put it into another bottle, a carafe, if you might want.
we can
No,
vote kick
it's
people from the
undescripted
server.
whiskey from age.
kick
I
Morrison,
don't know how
vote kick
long it aged
Morrison.
in 2 years more.
Do not.
I need
Join
to
back.
go do something real quick. I should be just a minute, but if you don't hear me, that's why.
Don't kick Morrison before you leave.
Bro, I never expected we'd play on Serrano. Oh my god.
I've played this once before.
Serrano's such a good map.
Wait, we've been here
Well-
before though.
Here's to your health, Miles.
Thank you.
We've been here before like at least 3 times, I think. Like we were here for the raid in the chemical.
I'm already
factory.
in that. Me to that, man.
I love democracy.
Oh, it doesn't work, and you know that.
Yeah, haven't you seen the
Democratically-
civil wars we started?
The bulk of the people doesn't know what's good for the people.
Not on a national
Now, let's
level,
just
but
bring
local
back
level,
like
sure.
absolute monarchies, though.
Yeah, no,
Where
it
it
doesn't
was.
work either.
Nah.
So what would you
Nothing works
suggest?
if we can't have a government.
Bring back the monarchy to the United States.
We never had a monarchy.
We need the queen back.
Yeah, you just
We
go back to
almost
being
did.
the 13 colonies and you give up all that land that you won during all that warring you did.
Just now the 50 colonies.
Yeah, and give it to like all like 5,000
No,
Native
no,
Americans.
you gotta give up that land to Mexico.
Yeah. When do we
Well, let's
escort
hear
the queen
Bucko.
across this land?
Also, aren't you 51 states?
Puerto Rico
Technically.
doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Costa Rica.
They're not a state.
America.
When they become a state,
California
then they're a
is
state.
funny.
They should be. They get all the benefits for being a U.S. citizen, but they don't have to pay damn taxes.
Well, what is the benefit of being a U.S. citizen?
That's
You
one
know,
thing I
that's-
don't get of America is they add tax after you they add it like when you go to buy it. Like it's not just included in the price. Like displayed price.
Representation
Yeah.
in national elections.
Eh?
We asked for something that you can't give.
Representation. Say that to the vote, man.
What representation? We don't have representation. The only people we actually get to vote for are the Senate and the House of Representatives.
I am the
Our presidential vote doesn't even matter.
To the Russians, it does.
You have no power.
Senate.
Russians.
It's us.
I mean, shout out
China
to.
still likes us.
The only way to make
Whoa.
a real government is to overthrow the previous one.
Or to just.
Or
use
the
it.
current one.
All revolutions were with the best intentions until they became corrupt themselves.
Yeah, well, when the revolution becomes corrupt, then another revolution will take it out. So
Remember how Robespierre
East Germany
killed
used to
everybody
be a
else?
democratic dictatorship. Let's put it like
Oh
that.
yeah.
there should never be
You
no
can
like.
vote.
There should always
You
be
can
revolutions.
vote to vote the SED, or you can you can choose to stay at home.
You know, instead of voting, there should just be straight up revolutions. Whoever can take over the government first.
Yes, every
Yes,
4
'cause
years
that
we
would
just
end
have a
well.
bloody conflict.
Which party can take the government? The king of the hill.
Well,
Yep.
User joined your channel. User
my
joined your
God.
channel.
Yay! I got marksman.
Aren't you glad?
Someday I'll get marksman. Stop.
I go pew pew. Medium range.
oh, what time?
Oh, I got radio.
1-6.
User left your channel.
The fort isn't here to smoke them, so.
Place
wait,
seems
is this
very
a night out?
familiar.
We-
Seems really familiar.
We've been here before.
Yeah, we did.
Fucking knew it.
Look at your
This
watch,
is-
you'll see that it's just early.
I can't knew it. Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, this is the town we took when we.
For any one of you is concerned, it's early in the morning, so we'll get lighter during the mission.
Yeah, this is the spot where we got wrecked by that
Doesn't
tank.
light up, don't worry.
410, right? About 410, yeah. Oh.
Rip.
Damn.
Perform CPR.
For those of
His
you who are,
body to the
those of-
kitchen.
for those of you who were there, this is where we got wrecked by that tank.
Oh, hey! I don't know if I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking of, but yeah.
User joined your channel.
Gas, 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 you gotta step on the gas. Tonight's right, you gotta try it. Yeah, you gotta step on the gas. You wanna be a
Miles,
hero.
are you telling me that you want to scratch your crotch?
No, I have
Oh,
a
you
like.
beard. I thought I said a red bird.
Oh, once again. More people than I expected.
User joined your channel.
Drive the tank.
You have a tank?
Which tank? What tank are you talking?
I was hoping there was a tank somewhere. That was just kind of my channel work. Sure, get it.
And if I knew in advance that so many people would be actually showing up, I could plan in more elements, but I was expecting just like 10 people according to the attendance, so...
Oh, it's almost like people should respond to attendance.
Just many people respond was unknown, and stay with that until the op, so I have no way of knowing.
Infantry company!
Oh, there's Joseph? Okay.
Remember my advice, Joseph. We'll all look away if you shoot Wyckoff.
Ah, yes.
I'll murder every fucking single person in this unit if anyone shoots Wyckoff. I've done
Everyone?
it before. Don't fucking test me.
No, you don't have to kill me, Roberts, because I'm gonna kill everybody else. Because I'm not. I hate to see all my attempts to preserve this integrity just go to the waste.
You have integrity?
I've been
Well,
trying
anyway.
to hold integrity of this unit this entire time.
Regarding the update, so if you have been following the story news, you probably know why we are here. You have been sent by the INC. Our mission today is pretty simple. We'll do a patrol with the main goal of clearing the road of explosives, which is why Miles in particular will be Very important. He has a diffusal kit and a mine detector. I frankly don't know how the mine detector works, to be honest, so keep your eyes peeled.
I know there is
As
a
for how...
panel for mine detector, actually.
I don't know how to open it.
It's the same way
Anyway,
you open your
yeah.
User joined your channel.
As for how you defuse explosives, very simple. You do it through ACE. You just aim at the explosive and then you defuse it. So it's not too difficult. You also have a pretty heavy vest that protects very well from explosives. I mean, if your legs are gone, your legs are gone, but it's better than nothing. So we'll just start the patrol right out of the fort. You'll make it all the way to Hunapu. If we are out of op time by the time we reach, or if you're close to the end of op time, when we reach a patrol end, well, then we call it. Else, if we arrive there and have some time left, we will do an additional objective. For now, just focus on this patrol route here. Even visible in global channel? Yeah, it is. We have 4 vehicles over there. They're not the same as last time. One vehicle fits around 10 people actually this time. So we'll take 2 of those. 2 of them will be reserve vehicles. They have both 50 calibers on top of them. So quite some firepower there. Regarding civilians, it's really important to understand the civilian population is indifferent to us currently. They will be around. Just keep in mind, rebels might die as civilians, so be respectful to civilians, but don't get too comfortable around them. As for the rebels, they kind of look the same as they did last time. They have the same equipment, so shitty training, shitty equipment, but they're still dangerous when doing ambushes, and especially in combination with IEDs. For the patrol, I want us to move slow, so have some people in the vehicle, have some people jogging, because if you just go down the road with 50 kilometers per hour, there's a good chance that we will not see a bomb and just drive over it and go off into the air. That would kind of suck. If you have checked the op intel channel, you should know what explosives could possibly look like. It's very important to have a few guys look out for explosives at all times. Is there any questions so far? Okay, it will get brighter as the op goes on, and Joseph, you will be section leading today. We have quite some more people than I expected. Ruda will be radio man, Morris is a medic, so the medic is going to be with you. Ruda will be with me and Roberts. Other than that, we have Hill and Wattler for team lead, so Wattler and Hill, would you please step out? Edosa, I want you to assign your teams. I will make you aware of that Malagon is not a CLS today. It is Todd and Barker are CLSs. Just for your knowledge.
I want to get Barker with Wattler and Todd with Hill. We have an LMG.
Put away is the only LMG.
Okay, you can go with Hill.
In the air, Joe.
Someone's a marksman, yeah?
That's me.
Alright, you can go with Wattler.
You have 2 marksmen.
Oh, Stout is also.
Alright, you can go Wattler, Stout, and go Hill.
Hi, Hill.
Yo.
And then, Miles, you can go with Wattler.
Dude, what a squad.
And we still have Malagon.
Yeah, Malgon's just a rifleman, or?
Malagon is a
CLS.
rifleman.
Oh, you're CLS.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We
Oh,
only
never mind, I
have
am a
2
rifleman.
CLS.
Alright,
Yeah,
you can go with
not
Wattler.
today.
You can
Oh,
go
where
with
am I?
Wattler.
Okay, go on.
I hope you don't mind that I give you the extra Wattler.
It's fine.
Good, because I was going to
for
cheat.
you.
Okay, Wattler, you will be Voodoo 1-1, frequency 5-1. Hill, you will be 1-2, frequency 5-2. Joseph, you will be on frequency 5-0 with your team leaders, and on frequency 4-9 with me and Roberts.
Radio check 5-1.
5-1, Lima Charlie.
5-1.
5-1 clear.
5-2.
5-2 check.
Yeah.
Radio check 4-9. Okay, that's not right.
There you go.
Alright, radio check again.
Check.
Loud and clear.
And radio check 5-0.
5-0. LC.
Well, I'm trying to fix force tracking as it's apparently refusing to do what it's supposed to do once more. Don't ask me why. The ways of respawn is within this fob. It will determine if we just TP you or if we actually have to pick you up. It will mainly depend on how many people die. So if we just have one person dead, I don't feel like that we go back the whole way just to pick that person up. But if we, for whatever reason, have a few casualties at the same time, it will be likely that we have to come back to the fob in order to get you back. Or if you lost the vehicles, then you will grab one of the reserve vehicles and come back to us. The body bags in the vehicles, I want any friendly casualty or civilian casualty to be body bagged. When it comes to rebels or insurgents, you just let them be. You don't have to pick those up. What's so funny about that?
Yeah, with the garbage, you can just leave them on the side of the road.
Oh. Gotta fix the blue force track. No. Working for you guys.
Your back part.
Scoliosis. Force tracking working for you?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Like I said, for the patrol, we have the whole uptime, so you really don't need to rush, and you probably shouldn't because you will miss an explosive if you do. You need to expect ambushes all across the road. We are the first unit who goes along that road, so we absolutely have no idea of what is going to happen down there. Robert, since it's Joe's first time section leading, feel free to kind of help him out when you see that something is running into issues or anything like that. Everyone has a first time, everyone needs to gather experiences, and I'm sure Joseph will do his best. I also expect all of you to listen to his orders so he can have an easier time figuring everything out. Ruda, since we don't have any other element, your radio is essentially for us to call A-10s for some gun runs if we need that.
Oh.
If when we get engaged by enemies, we will make the decision on the field if we want to pursue them or not. That really depends on many factors. Obviously, if an enemy is firing at us from 500 meters away, it might not be the best idea to go all the way there to take them out. But that's something that me and Robert will decide on the field. If there's no more final questions, then I will leave it up to Josa to decide which team takes what vehicle, and then we can get this going as soon as possible.
Alright, let's get 1-1 in this closest vehicle right here, and 1-2 you can hop in the one at the back.
Alright, let's do it. Who wants to drive?
I'm driving.
Okay. Who wants a gun?
I'm gunning.
Glued your ass this whole time, dude.
Just
Baby
kidding.
check 49.
I believe it's full.
Copy.
Earplugs. Good point.
Alright, so I'm gonna help you hopping in and out of the vehicle. You guys monitor this thing then. Just a quick review. If I say stop, dismount, everyone but driver and gunner hops out.
Alright. I will name a roleplay. We can move out when you're ready.
Shit, I don't want to drive anymore.
Everyone loaded in?
A-firm 1-1 is loaded.
Ah!
One, they're in the window, firing at us through the barn window. Stout, you see that window just to the right of the water tower at 211? It's on the barn.
Alright, 1-2, stay with the
Alright,
base,
hold on,
1-1,
back
moving
up.
to the thing.
Light it up.
Somebody get Morris into the back of the convoy. Hill is down.
Where does Waltler need me?
Oh, come on, it's just a broken leg. You just pass out from that.
User joined your channel.
Oh shit, who's down back here?
It's Hill.
Okay.
I keep saying that Morris should get back.
Alright, let's rally up. Hop out, let's go back to the others.
Make you feel afraid.
So what happened? Because all I saw was Roy getting run over, Top picking him up, and I look over again and I see Robert just bumping a mab into him.
Yeah, so,
Is everyone else AFK or what is going on?
I shot that civilian, then I shot Wyckoff. Yeah.
Always AFK.
You shot yourself.
You shot Wyckoff.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
He'll explain what
Joking.
happened. Basically, an airstrike was called on in the village, and Roberts was telling Reuter to call it off, and Reuter refused, so Robert did the Robert thing.
At least he didn't die.
Well, I assume the other two people's vehicles are AFK, so.
No.
Yep, always AFK. I don't know about anyone else.
Alright, so first off, on my part, I got a little fucked over by the fact that the mission file was corrupted for no reason. I had to removing things until I figured out what the issue was. So, yeah, I had to do a lot of fucking work through Zeus again, even though it wasn't to be like that. But what can you do when shit like that happens? And as you will probably notice, Scoffin is now gone for the rest of his life, or at least for the next couple of months. So that came unexpected as well, because I wasn't expecting him to not be there this weekend already. So that wasn't to my advantage either. I do have a couple of things to say. First of all, Joseph for the first time, that was good.
Yay.
There's a few things I have to address. One of the things is when you are in combat, I know that things get stressful and you know you need to take quick action, stuff like that, but I noticed that whenever it was calm, you basically almost found every single IED or mine that was lying around. Whenever something was going on, you missed a lot of them. So just keep in mind, just because something is happening, it doesn't mean that the IEDs or mines are gone. There's still a threat, and you have to watch your step. Like I said, when everything is calm, you have found almost everything that was hidden somewhere. If something was going on, then that was where most explosives went off. That's what I have to say. Regarding the vehicles, make sure that when we have two vehicles, that you never send anyone too far away from them. There was 2 situations where I was a bit concerned. The first one was when there was an engagement, like it's a big ass hill, where Hill and I think Todd went up, and I had the feeling, at least in my opinion, you were too far away from the rest of the group. So if you want to check that hill, make sure you have enough guys to go there. And basically, just make sure everyone moves nearby so you can support each other. It's not a problem if you want to check the hill out because you took fire there. Just don't get too separated because that's when you get vulnerable. Other situation, well, that was pretty much at the beginning. I already told over the radio. There was that rebel that shot the rocket at the start, and I just saw 2 guys running up the hill. Just make sure it's at least a full team and they take a vehicle with them, because that could make a difference if there's any rebels waiting on the ridge. Other than that, I think it was good. IED thing is probably a thing we all have to get used to again. We haven't used them in a long time, especially not in that amount. Like I said, just work on watching stab even if things are going down. If it's calm, you're already pretty good at spotting those bombs. Also, I think that I heard too much purring of coffee during the op. That was very, no, it wasn't good. Anyway, that's most of the things I had, so I will give it to Josa now.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was something. You know, it started off a lot less chaotic than I thought it would, and I was like, oh, this isn't too bad, and then things quickly got to about where I thought they'd be, and near the end they were getting a bit further beyond what I thought they'd be. So yeah, that was fun. I'd like to hear Watler and Hill's take on me as section lead, but yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much all the IEDs we ended up detonating were just really, really bad timing, really inconvenient. I can't really fault you guys for missing that one that killed the civilians, just because I know there was another one that you guys noticed, so, I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's weird, I don't know how we didn't see that. I don't know, I think everyone did good. I don't think anybody died, am I wrong?
Yeah, Wyckoff died.
Well, you don't get that.
But he's not part of the team.
Doesn't matter.
He'll be replaced.
Oh, no, we didn't actually have AIA this whole off.
Nice. That's I don't know about the unit, but I think for me that's a first, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like there was something I was gonna say, and because Scott wasn't here, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I don't remember what. Good job to Wadler and his guys handling that civilian at the landmines. That was good. Yeah, that's all I really have to say.
Hey, what? Look.
Miles, you only blew us up like once today. That I can actually blame you for. Good job. You did good. Barker, you did good. Hart, where the fuck's Hart? I don't even know where the fuck Hart went.
He may be AFK.
Oh, here he is running up
Oh,
there.
I
now
knew
again.
they were in the VIX.
You did good,
That's so funny.
as far as I could see.
User left your channel.
Hart, you did acceptable, but the fact that you missed most of this debriefing because you were AFK fucking annoys me.
I mean, I didn't say it was a debriefing, to be honest.
Yeah, I can tell that. Other than that, I mean, yay for being used as living fucking landmine clearers, but yeah, it's fine. It's fun. So fun. I thought it was a good op. Very, very stressful.
I also wanted to say to that regarding Miles, I just want to set out there again. He was the E3 specialist, but that means he's responsible for defusing the bombs, but everyone is responsible for spotting them. So if an IED was not spotted, then that's not only on miles, that is always on everyone. Don't think the EOD specialist is the only one who is responsible for spotting the bombs or mines. That is responsibility of everyone. Just making that clear. With that, I give it to Hill.
Okay, so pretty relatively quiet. I gotta give props to 1-1 for being basically the shrapnel shields. No one in my squad got hit by an IED at least, but we did get hit by a lot of other stuff. Mostly it was just thing with people having to leave or go, and it happens. But otherwise, I think everyone did pretty well while they were there. So yeah, I overextended a few times with a few guys, but no, I think things went well. I had good communication with Joseph, so I did a decent job. So yeah.
Okay, Robert. This picture is good.
Yeah, stuff went well. Good job, guys.
Alright, next is Morrison here.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
where is he?
He's in the back of our Vic.
Too bad.
Could bring him here.
Just lightning bolt.
Todd's here. He's a CLS, or we can talk to CLSs, I guess.
Yeah, well, how was it for the CLSs / medics today?
I think it was really good. Injuries were not in abundance, so that was cool. Yeah, I think everything went well. Maybe a few times we sat still a little too much, like sitting out in the open, but we didn't pay the price for it today, so that works out fine. I agree though with you saying how Hill and I stretched it thin. We did go pretty far off, and I bit the bullet for that one. But you live and you learn. So.
Well, I mean, the bullet doesn't make a difference when you have that cancer, in your mouth right now.
I love it.
I will say, tourniquets are your best friend. I've probably saved about 4 or 3 people with just throwing tourniquets on them, because I knew if I didn't, they would probably bleed out. So, if you find someone bleeding out and they got limbs, bleeding out from those, just throw a tourniquet on there.
If they got limbs.
You never know.
I would just see a soldier.
When this game can simulate a torn of limbs.
There's a version of this game the US military uses which actually does that, but we don't get that. Yeah, Miles. What was it for you today as explosive? I forgot what it meant, but you know what I mean.
That first
Ball
IED
man.
blowing up, I blamed Roberts when I got up but I realized, it was my fault. I was crouched over it. I wasn't prone disarming it. I'm surprised I got launched as far as I did, and I'm surprised I didn't die or blow up the Vic. The IED with the civilians, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Other than that, I think it was pretty good.
Probably survived because of your big ass vests there, to be honest.
Yeah, the 6 tower mines plus the civilians, I let out a pure scream of terror. The civilian driving up, so, that wasn't me acting, that was a legitimate scream of terror.
Yeah,
you were
that was
1-1.
fun. That was a fun time.
Seeing like 6 mines and just vehicle coming, I'm like, oh god, no.
I did have a split second thought, like, I might need to shoot this dude right now before he runs over you and blows him up.
I have to kill this man so he doesn't kill himself.
Yeah, Reuter, your chest was like, it was mush. You got absolutely destroyed by the Jeep.
That was fun. When I got hit by a car speeding 90 kilometers an hour.
You have a question. Was that car that hit Reuter a civilian or rebel?
Well, that was the guy that wanted to get through you without being shagged. So, in other words, he didn't intend to kill any of you, just wanted to get past you. And obviously, he didn't manage to do that so well.
Were you driving him, Schneider, or did he do that on his own?
I don't think the AI would be able to do that.
No, that was him driving because I heard him screaming as he drove through us. I heard that scream. I caught that scream.
Oh no.
Actually, honestly, should have given him a warning shot.
I just want to know how it from Ruda's perspective, to be honest.
I was seeing it. I thinking to myself, I'm gonna walk a bit to the side so that I'm not get hit by that. And of course, you immediately turn towards me. So I just see this fucking car grill coming right into my face.
Yeah, Ruder went flying. It was pretty good.
And I went, and in a split second, I could still see myself launched into the air.
Good for you, man.
I just want to say, I love the amount of times that Ruder got, like, healed back up after getting knocked down and then immediately got knocked back down after.
This was not your day, Ruder.
Or was it Ruder? Or was it
You were the
someone
Scotland
else?
for today.
was not my day.
My allergies killed Reuter because I had no intention of shooting him and then I sneezed.
I didn't die,
I accidentally hit my mouse when I did it, and then I had to eat it and be like, well, I did that on purpose.
Oh, you didn't actually mean to do it?
No.
Well, I didn't die, Robert, so no me turning into a villain today.
So you didn't meet him?
No, I just meant to scare him. And then I sneezed, and my hand hit my mouse, and my gun went off, and...
That's what we'll say.
Wow, so you
What about the other 4 shots?
to actually save everybody.
Hey, wait, wasn't he on the ground and then you shot him again?
Yeah, you shot him 4 more times.
Well,
that didn't happen.
It is allergy season.
I had to just go for it. Like I said, I mean, once you do the act, you just gotta sell it. So I sold it.
That's true. That's true.
These guns suck. We need new
You did a
ones.
piss poor job on killing me.
Dude, I emptied half a mag into your back while you're on the ground.
Well, good thing I was there and saved him.
It didn't kill me.
I know.
Unfortunately.
To win.
Just kidding. I love you.
I was pretty unsure if I should help Ruder or not.
Well, anyway, let's move on to the difficulty.
I thought it was good.
It was fine for Rebel mission.
Enjoyed it.
No complaints, really.
That they're not accurate with their rocket launchers. But one was just standing there at the very first part where one of the rocket hits, and it just hits behind the vehicle, and of course I stand right next to it. Didn't go down from it. That was surprising.
Time to go for a piss. Literally, I went AFK and then came back and saw a rocket flying at the vehicle.
Not
Literally
sure
as
if
I
it,
walked into the room.
I'm not sure if it pertains to the difficulty, but it does the mine detector. When that whole thing with Ruder was going on, I was trying to figure out why the mine detector wasn't working, and apparently it has something to do with Ace.
I know.
So
I think it's only compatible with certain mines.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the beeping at all throughout the entire mission.
Effort there.
It's only compatible with the standard mines. The IEDs that we have are not the standard ones because the standard ones do not have pressure plates. That means they would never go off unless you shoot them.
However, I have seen that there's a stick you can hold, like a weapon that can do line. A weapon you can hold that's like a mine detector, like a metal detector that might work.
We can try that out. But moving on to the story, I didn't expect it to end like that. But, well, it did end like that.
It was good RP.
So
I enjoy how we started today off with Robert saying he will kill everyone if someone shoots Wyckoff, and then Wyckoff just kind of shoots himself at the end.
Roberts goes over and shoots Wyckoff. I told you.
If we weren't a more serious unit, I would have done that.
So it's like let me get the story wise. So Robert shot Wyckoff?
No.
I've
only shot one person today that was on our team, not two. That's not inflate my numbers.
Okay. Dang, but what do we have to do? What would White Ops have to do to we so invested in wanting to bomb a town with no civilians in it?
No, there was a civilian.
Well, one guy in there. I guess he hates that guy, huh?
Roleplay was that got orders from above. Then, is it? What's that? I'm still not familiar with names. Oh, don't worry, I'm just waffling.
Right.
I'm guessing I'll get a story.
How does the bird feel knowing that I was right? All along. I was right all along, and you know it.
How were you
Right about what?
We found
Oh
one
yeah,
person
while you were
it was a civilian.
while you were
I was
AFK, you got
always right.
arrested.
Oh, I told him to arrest me, so I knew that was happening.
I'm going free. So I was right this entire time. I win.
What was your?
Let's not jump to that.
What were you right about?
You're getting questions.
What were you right about?
Right about everything, Hill.
Do you mind being more specific about this particular mission?
I'm always right, Hill. Never forget that.
Ah.
Details! Ah, fine.
Oh no,
Anyway.
don't weigh your mind with details.
Is it all about the story?
I know nothing about it. I guess I'll see story-related information post about this later, huh?
I have to do a lot of story mission work again after this.
I don't know what happened, but I just found myself in like the whole situation that happened with like Reuter and Wyckoff. One, I was right next to Reuter and Roberts when that went down.
Parker just gets out of the vehicle like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on here. And then I go up to, I see the civilian in the blue shirt like running up. I'm like, what is he doing? And I just see him get gunned down. I have no idea what's going on. That was an experience.
I gotta say, I love it when Robert shot Reuter because there's just a brief pause after the shooting and then just go over the radio. What's going on? I'm like, Reuter's been shot for insubordination.
Oh, I was following orders.
I mean, you were
Not the good orders, you know.
Yeah, not the
Not good
not
orders.
the orders with a
Yeah,
nail
the
gun to
best
your head.
orders.
We are gonna get an earful.
Also, Joseph, don't try and kill me. This will backfire horribly, I can tell you that.
I'm sure what you're talking about.
Never trust the prison.
Anyway, is there anything else regarding the units or anything else? I mean, the Discord former, remember the server will be set any second. And thank you all for showing up.
Okay, Schneider.
Thank you for
User left your
Thank you.
for
channel.
the game, Snyder.
Good mission as always.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
I'm gonna catch you!
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Gosh darn it.
Too fast for you.
Nope.
God damn it.
Really, dude? Really? Really?
Vehicle.
Really?
It's a tiny bit.